3,000 years? It happens. But anyway, I exist now. Woohoo. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit for people to come in and the whatnot. So anyway, go to River Deck Roll. I'm gonna assume that didn't happen, but nonetheless. So this is gonna be, I'm gonna be doing 3 in one sitting. Maybe more, it all depends on when my friend responds to me. You're here for Virgo! Funny enough, actually, in my opinion, the goddess Morgan, I haven't worked with. I have seen her come take out someone when I was close by, but that's as far as I go. I was, why are you trying to get something out of me, dude? It's okay. You don't have to be going like that. I'm flattered, but no, you don't have to do that. If you want chocolate, just say so. I should be going to bed. Oh, he's live. Screw it. Okay. So, so Virgo, your deck is going to be the definitely not showing jumps to row. Oh, tell her I said hello, and I hope she is doing swell. And if she needs to peck me or tear my head off, if it has to be done, it has to be done. Just just make sure I have my life insurance policy written up first before she does that. That way I can get a new life and try again. Hopefully. So anyway, for Virgo, it's Scooch. So Virgo is going to get the definitely not showing jumps to row. Leo is going to be getting Grand Lux. And I know I said like in other ones I was be having the decks change, but that's too much work to get the rest of them out. And Libra is getting the heaven or hell to row. So we're gonna go with Kitty's first, like Leo's first, because that's next in line. So we'll see what on earth which dark goddess comes out for the Leos, and we can see what goes in there. Bear in mind, this is intended for somebody who has a Leo rising, but if you have no idea what your rising sign is, but you know you're a Leo sun, that'll work just as fine. As long as it works, I'm okay with it. That's like even my own catchphrase. If it makes sense, I'm all for it. Yeah, to be technical, if you wanted to actually check to see how, like, say, a certain planet is based on the sign reading, yeah, go for it. If you want to see, well, like for me, for example, if I wanted to see how my Mars is doing, I have a Mars in Cancer. Oh God, that's a hot mess. You would just look at the zodiac sign read for that particular sign, then view it as that planet. So say if you have a Leo Saturn, you go watch this one, and then how it plays out would be like, okay, my discipline, my order and structure, and my karmic service, and also my sense of self-control is being played out like this. But nonetheless, there's the dark goddess. And now we have the daemon to come following afterwards. Let's see what we get here. That, well, let go of it. That was an odd one. Oh, okay. So, who is the guy that had, or girl? I'm not really sure, but nonetheless, who's the one that had Morgan? Who's the one that said Morgan's here? Anyone? Would the real Morgan please stand up and wave your hands like you just don't care? I know you're in here. I hope you're still in here. I pray to Lord Lanta you're in here because you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this because look at this. Oh, look at that. Hmm. Like I said, with the real Morgan, please stand up for Leo. Told you. See? If it, well, actually, who was that? Every day. Where are you? You, did you have something to do with this? Because it sure looks like it. Oh, and your daemon is it the Duke Eligor. which is also a general. It's actually really known for rallying the troops. So, hello, Loyalty. It's funny because about if you just missed it a few seconds ago, somebody was like, the Morgan's with me, and I'm watching this with her. Okay. Baboof, there's the Morgan. Like, oh, hi. I hear you loud and clear. Definitely. Don't rip my head off, please. So, these for the Leos. Here's what I'm getting for you. It's time to take complete control of essentially the whole aspect of your life. And if I'm correct, it's getting pretty close to it's getting closer to Leo season, isn't it? So this is probably a time to start rallying up and really starting to get your manes put on and you know, get your crowns dusted off and put back on your head and getting ready to table flip and taking complete control. Perfect. So most definitely rally yourself up, and if you have others that are below you and if you have those that are not really helping you out like they are supposed to, this is the time to get in their face. Well, not literally, but you get the idea. Letting them know, like, yo, you're supposed to be helping me here, not, just sitting there and fingering yourself. Come on, get off your tush. Give me a hand, people. Wakey, wakey, get off the tushies. Let's do this. And also, if there's actually somebody who you believe is actually trying to be a sneaky behind your back, oh, stinks to be them. Stinks to be them because the Morgan, let's just say that she's not new here. She's definitely not new here. And Eligor, yeah, he's not new here either. So if there's actually somebody who's actually plotting against you, well, they're going to be found out. But mostly the big thing I'm getting is get yourself all rallied up, get yourself all fired up for whatever is coming, whatever you're going towards, and get ready to go full face first with it. You have a lot of energy coming in. So then Leo is the Grand Lux. And if you happen to know this channel very well, and if you happen to see this deck come out, usually for some reason my card loves to pop out and say, listen, hey, listen, F this deck. No. But seriously, this sometimes it just likes to come out and be like, guess who's here again? I swear. And we're just going to keep it simple with a simple cross. Unless something else decides to come out. So we'll see how this works. And at any time, too, if somebody wants to throw in a super chat, I'd be actually pretty grateful. And I would appreciate it a lot. I'll throw pigeons around. No, I won't go out there and capture live pigeons and start throwing them at you. That's not what I'm going to do. But it's appreciated and kind of that deal. But nonetheless, let's see what we have here. Current standing for the Leos. Badoo. We have the Five of Pentacles. Now, this depiction is a lot different than you usually would expect Five of Pentacles. This depiction, we have a hand coming out and reaching for it like, come with me. Come, grab my hand. That's also getting a coin in the hand. That was so bad. I'm sorry. But pretty much what I'm getting from this is that possibly you might be getting an offer of some kind, but it's not really evident because you only see the hand, you don't see the person's face, you don't see anything else but a floating hand next to you. It's kind of like if, oh, we're getting really old now. If any of you are very familiar with the game Super Smash Brothers, or Super Smash Brothers Melee, or any, bloody hell, or any of those games, like Master Hand is like, "Roar." Yeah, don't trust it. That's the first thing that popped in my mind. So what I'm getting is, if something is trying to give you an offer and it's not really clear, or there's something that's trying to offer you something and trying to give you some sense of physical security, or something that's trying to give you security, but you're kind of like on the fence about it because you have no idea if you should trust it or not, I would be very careful about it because something's fishy and it's not me. I don't like fish. I despise fish and I'm scared of them. Encountering the bucket being kicked. Death. Okay. So we have illusion. So we have illusionary BS kicking the bucket, and now it's gonna become my card. Are you for freaking real, dude? I hate this deck. So let's go with it. Let's just go with it. Cause why the heck not? So you might be on the fence about something because it seems too illusionary. But hey, possibly because of this reading, it actually helps you kill the BS that's blinding you and not seeing the full picture. And now you're going to be operating from your best self when going about this predicament. So we're just going to go with it because F this deck. So in a state of something being too good to be true, encountering it kicking a bucket and now becoming you operating in your best state, the cause of all this, Three of Wands, possibly you could have been just waiting for this endeavor to solve itself for a long time, or maybe you've had plans for it for a long time, and now you're still kind of in that state of like, am I gonna get this ship, or is it just gonna stay out there, like the Treasure Hunter or whatever the heck that long old time Disney movie, or I think it was Disney, Treasure Island or something like that. Either or. Are we gonna be getting this ship, or am I just gonna say forget this ship and just pick up the twigs and start throwing them at it? What's behind you or backing you up? Behind you is, well, the Ten of Pentacles, possibly in this case. What's backing you up is that you probably have a lot of time invested and a lot of saved up security and a lot of support backing you up, even if it could have been something like wisdom from an elder. So really, this offer that's right in front of you really should not even be much of an issue. But something still seems to be amiss. But I mean, with that death card just killing it, and then now you're acting from your best self. So it's like you can't even be blinded. The best case scenario to come about, well, I think probably what that death card was this. Okay. We have this illusionary BS kicking the bucket with death, becoming your best self. Gee, didn't I just say this a few seconds ago? Oh, look at that. Isn't that you, turning up the sass and, getting your pigeons lined up and, screaming at them saying, okay, you stupid bloody pigeons. We're going to be doing this one last time. We're going to be pecking at dawn, not at dusk. Dawn. You got it? Mm, mm. Alfred, why are you standing on your head? Get on your feet. God bloody heck, Alfred. Ugh. We attack at dawn. Be there, or, be poof cushions. I don't know, but still nonetheless. That death card actually killing off that illusionary offer. I mean, that's the first thing that popped in my head. Just probably activating from your best self, putting on that mane and just table flipping. Like, nope, we're not doing this no more. Gathering up like your troops. Like if you have friends that are in this endeavor too, heck, they'll be more than happy to come in and get rid of this nonsense that's bothering you. Best case scenario, or best thing to happen on top of your head is the, oh, whoa, land to do. We got the tower. So what is going to be going face first into the ground? What's going timber? Two of Swords. Not being able to see the truth and having to look through a veil. That's going to fall face first. And then what is going to be growing on top of this face first Two of Swords? Well, we definitely have a better foundation with that Empress. So the best case scenario is having an, oh my lord, Lanta happen, and now you're not being able to, now you're seeing beyond just what a veil is showing you, and now you can actually start having that grounding and nurturing for yourself, or just being able to properly nurture something. Or perhaps maybe what you were nurturing, possibly what it was, maybe someone was offering to give you some kind of better care or help you nourish something that was young, or even nurture your own health. But they're not really doing the job too well, so you probably just said, okay, you know what, enough of this. Table flip, we get the Masquerade Death guy in here, he hands him a right rose, he kicks the bucket, and now you're your best self. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. And now you're not being blinded by a veil, and now you're actually able to take care of this because fake hand here is now gone. Coming towards you, right for the face. We have pop open the cold one, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So coming towards you, you're gonna have wish fulfillment. So you'll be able to take care of this, or you're gonna be really overly content with the results. So looks good. Looks good to me so far. Self-perception. Self-perception. We have the moon being more within, relying on the intuition, being kind of kept in the dark and kept in the secrets about this, not really exposing too much, which is a good move. Being very silent and doing most of the action at nighttime. Outside perception is seeing you as the, oh, wakey, wakey, they know what's up, uppy, judgment. So outside of you knows what's going on. They are aware that this isn't the first time you've gone through this, and you're kind of sick of it. You're hoping for, but also deathly afraid of. You're hoping for he who is hung most, the hangman. But this depiction, it's a lot different. Instead of him being stuck and like, oh, now my foot's bound, this one's like, oh, I'm gonna be free. Toodaloo, 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 toodaloo. So you're hoping for to be finally free of these shenanigans, but also you're definitely afraid of, well, if I'm free, what am I gonna land on? So you're hoping that you'll finally be able to get out of this constant cycle that's kept you pinned, but also you're afraid that once you're finally released from it, that you have the foundation to move onward from it. And you won't go head first into the ground. Most likely outcome to be coming about. We have the Page of Twigs. So you'll be getting a very swift message about this endeavor. And give me two more clarifiers. Clarifying one. Well, look at that. We have two that came out. Well, we definitely have a yes, ladies and gentlemen. We have a victory, and it's coming right for the face. Coming in hot, right to your jaw. So, whatever endeavor, whatever endeavor you're going through, Leo, you're in good hands. Yeah, you don't have anything to worry about. Like, good Lord Santa, I don't even. Screw it, fine. Look, you are in good hands. You have the Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Chariot. We have Hong Kong Fooey victory with the emotional fulfillment. And well, all you have to do is just go face first, and then there's your Prince Charming to give you a hand with it. We're going to be going into Virgo right now. So, Leo, this is the month to go face first, and don't let anything get in your way, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You have your crown, flaunt it, and hit people with it if you have to. Bonus points if you knock them out. My friend still hasn't messaged me. Okay, here we go. So now we go into Virgo. And Virgo's getting a definitely not showing jumps to row. So let's see what we get with Virgo. Alrighty, Virgo. Let's see what Dark Goddess comes out for you. Fine. And I know that kind of looked like. Did you just throw that? Did you just throw that card at us? Maybe I did. Well, hey, you're lucky it didn't hit you. Okay. Okay. Well, this is an interesting mix. So Virgo, Your dark goddess is Iradia, or, definitely not Roman Hecate. And the daemon is Duke Fervor, or Count Fervor. We have defense and coming in hot. Like, the hot, as in, like, coming in hot, as in, like, oh Lord Lanta, talk about needing the urge to stick it. No disrespect, but still. So, anyway, what I'm getting for this, make sure you're well protected before you start laying the smackdown. Because Fervor can conjure up storms, and he is very quick. He comes in like a wrecking ball. Oh god, I think we get demonetized for that. Oh god forbid. God forbid. Oh, it's a filter. So yes, Virgo, be prepared to come in like, Hong Kong fooey to the face. Definitely. Just make sure you're protected before you start flipping tables all over the place. But nonetheless. That's pretty much the really only messages I'm getting with these two combinations, and that's distracting me. Stop it. So now let's see what cards come out for Virgo. Then after Virgo is Libra. Yeah, I'm going to be reading myself. Oh boy, that's going to be like Okay, Virgo. So far, the message is make sure you're protected before you unleash nature's wrath. Have at it. Bonus points if you knock them out. Current position. We have the wakey wakey, eggs and bakey, judgment. The psychic is going to be tested this month. This month you're being tested. You're going to be tested to see if you actually know how to protect yourself before overkilling someone. Have at it. It is what it is. Bonus points if you knock them out. I mean, Judgment is going to be encountering she who handles red twigs, Queen of Wands. Oh, well. Hmm. Was it probably saying error or whatever? That's true. So, you're going to be encountering a figure that's going to be giving you a lot of motivation regarding this then. So, possibly be on the lookout that's going to be giving you supporting, helping support you during this Virgo. Because of this whole hot mess and endeavor, this is odd. The Six of Cups is the cause of this, so potentially maybe it could be somebody from your past, say, just like from childhood, or you've known for a while, that's causing you to really put up your defenses and really conjuring up a storm. Or, you maybe be going to somebody's aid and coming to like give somebody a hand with something that needs the help, and you're being tested to see if you're finally be able to go and help them instead of let them be and fall off a cliff. I don't know, I got nothing. That's the best way I can put it. Behind you or backing you up. Backing you up is he who is very cheesy, woozy wooey, the Knight of Cups. So possibly you could have a love interest giving you some support on this. Or you possibly, maybe, just maybe this individual who's the cause of all this was, maybe he's the Knight of Cups and now Judgment's testing you to see if you can be a real queen and flaunt the stick and tell him, oh, no, 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 hon, you're gonna have to give me, some wine in that glass, not just water. Come on, dude. Hmm. Or maybe, with this defense and then fur, maybe it's telling you play hard to get. Play hard to get with this one. Have some fun with it. Make him, do a flip or something. Yeah, make him do a flip for you or something like that. I don't know. I got nothing. on top of your head, or what's the best likely outcome to come about based on your terms? Eight of Cups, toodaloo. Sucks to be you. I'm out of here. Eight of Cups. Possibly he's not doing it. Yeah, I know. He who likes to woozy woo you most with a cup of water. Okay. I don't even know why he's much of a woozy wooer with solo cups. Okay. Coming towards your face. Oh, look at that. We have Chris Farley, the devil. Well, look at that. Hi, Chris Farley. The time to live life and live it hard. So coming towards you, you actually might be, hey, nothing wrong with it. Good job, Fervor. I knew you would do this so well. Round of applause for Fervor, getting the nasty going. Rude. But anyway. Okay, self-perception. Self-perception. You're seeing yourself as like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Which cup do I grab? Well, that's the trick. The one that's real is the one you grab. The other ones are fake. Yeah, that's the trick. All of them are real. All of them are fake except the one you grab. That means pretty much any single one you grab is a good one to grab. Just pick one. Outside perception, outside perception is seeing you with the speaking soft, but definitely carrying a big stick. Well, definitely Queen of Wands. Definitely, you don't have a hand with a beating stick. So most definitely brandish that beating stick. Stop it, Fervor. You little nasty. You're hoping for, but also definitely afraid of. You're hoping for an idiot, but you're also afraid of being an idiot. The fool. You're hoping for to have unlimited potential with this, but also you're afraid of, it might be going a little bit too optimistic, and but what can I say? You never know until you go Hong Kong fully off the cliff, or into somebody's face. Don't do it. This is a joke. Most likely outcome to come about for Virgo. Aw, look at that. That's so cheesy. Outcome Two of Cups. Look at that. Looks like everybody gets to have a happy ever after, it looks like. And good clarifying. Oh, okay, we're getting serious here. We got the Justice card. Okay, we're getting kind of serious here. We're kind of getting in territory that's like, okay, somebody get the ringy dingy bells going. Oh, well, that just kicked it up a notch. So your outcome is definitely the Two of Cups with the Four of Wands and the Justice card. Do I have to say anymore? If this is a love incident or love related issue, like thing in question, well, looks like you're gonna be enjoying yourself and you're gonna be stuck with it. Looking at this, but you're still being tested to see if you're actually able to learn the lesson, though. Possibly the lesson that you have to learn is actually just going face first with it and really stop trying to overthink it. Just pick your cup, turn the other ones away, and walk away with your cup. Then that'll lead you to handling your Ace of Wands how you should be handling it. Because other than that, that's what I'm getting. It's just be confident in the choice you choose, and that seems to be the recurring lesson that seems to be coming up that I'm getting. And your best defense is just sometimes just going in for it face first, not being afraid of the storm, not being afraid of what's going to be coming after you. Just go in for it. If it's a love situation, put his thing in a box. And look at that. There's your lovers. Do I dare say more? Do I dare say more? That was your lovers. So yeah, Virgo. I think that was good. I think that was good for you. If you have a love situation, well, make me proud. Just don't break his jaw. If you have to, well, it's okay. Just make sure he knows not to do that next time. Now, last but not least, the Libra. That's even. That's like me. Oh boy. Now we get to humiliate myself. Yay. Give me just a second. Okay. Yeah, I do not know why I did that, but okay, we'll go with it. Okay, now the Libra. Oh boy. Let's see what is going to be thrown out for the Libras, including myself. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I don't even want to know what's going to be coming out of this deck. Milkshake. That was rude. There. Got one. Now let's see what comes out of this one. Oh boy. I don't like how this deck, it's like, it sticks to itself too much. Like, okay, how about we just unhand it a little bit more? Like, way too sticky to itself. Cute, no, but not no more. Like, this deck is gonna drive me to drink, and I don't even drink. That's true, I don't drink. I don't know, I just never liked the idea of drinking. It's just like, ooh, alcohol, ooh, okay. It gets you all woozy-wooey, woohoo, okay. Okay, let's see what on earth comes out. Oh, hello, dear. Libra, we have Lilith. And Andres. Now if you tell me this does not look like this does not look like a night of, oh crap, sucks to be them. It does. That's pretty much really all I can say. It sucks to be whoever made the Libras mad. So most definitely I'm getting this. The month of June is a month of where, okay, we're not going to be putting up with the BS anymore. Somebody who thinks they're thinking they're getting away with some kind of BS shenanigans, yeah, you're going to be getting something removed. And it's not going to be the something that, you want to have removed because, yeah, it's going to hurt. And all that could be said is, well, it sucks to be them. Because, yeah, Andres is definitely not one to mess around. And Lilith, well, we all know how Lilith gets her revenge. She's like, oh, you think you're slick, huh? Be ashamed if a whoops happened. So anyway, it sucks to be whoever made Libra mad. This current position. Oh, Lovely. Current position, we have the bucket being kicked with death. Okay. So what's kicked? So, okay. What's ended? What's kicked the bucket? Okay. What's ended is the Page of Pentacles has kicked the bucket, and now she becomes the World. So it looks like a messenger who was taking too long to, send a text message, kicks the bucket, and now there goes the end of it. So then what's the new thing beginning? Oh boy, here we go. The new thing beginning. Are you for freaking real, dude? Are you for real? I hate this deck. So, because somebody taking their sweet time, that kicks the bucket. And then that ends, and then the new thing beginning is that the Libra is now going to be in their prime 100% best standing ever, and now they're going to be operating from their best standing. Oh, there's that Lilith coming through like, no. We're not doing this BS no more. And then there was the Andres with the death card, like, nope, it's dead. So, since the current position is essentially Libra at his best, what is it going to be encountering then? What are we encountering then? Deck with, me so tempted to light it on fire, but not light it on fire because that's not very nice. Encountering the Ace of Pentacles in manifestation, or a physical gift being bestowed. Yay! Cause of all this? Cause of this is not having it anymore with the King of Swords being just and fair and balanced. We're taking control. Behind or backing up. Six of Cups is behind, so pretty much that could show a past love connection is behind or is actually backing it up. I'm getting more being left behind. Best course of best case scenario tongue twister. Best case scenario to come about, as Libra desires, that is the Six of Wands, victory. We have two sixes. Coming right for the face, ready for the jaw. We have Justice, and we have the Libra card there. Oh boy. Oh geez. So I'm getting that if there was a love situation that was involved, sucks to be them because they made a big whoops. Probably should not have been stupid. Especially, when somebody was telling you this is what needs to be done. 30,000 years later, still not doing it. Whoops. Self-perception, or essentially how Libra would be seeing themselves as an idiot, the fool. Having infinite potential, but also having no idea what they're doing. But also being overly optimistic, so there's a good part. Outside perception is seeing them as he who handles big twigs and a very feisty, sassy lion, King of Wands. Well, that's definitely not me, because I do not like being that flaming. I'm already flaming enough, what do I know? Hoping for, but also definitely afraid of. Hoping for King of Cups on the cheesy daddy, make me wet, whatever, lovey-dovey, woozy-wooer, but mature about it. Hoping for that mature love, but also afraid that, it might be old and, expired when it finally emerges. The outcome to come about of all this. The Ace of Cups. Clarifying that Ace of Cups, if you would be so kind. Ace of... So we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So we're going to be very wet, but also very... We're going to be wet yet sharp. Okay. That's awkward. Fine, we'll go with it. It's like Libra is going to be getting wet with the side of pointiness. And the last clarifier. Oh, really? Are you kidding me, dude? So your outcome is Libra, the Ace of Cups, with the Ace of Swords and the Lovers. Do I dare say more? So yeah, Libra, if this is involving a love situation, well, you're going to be getting the clarity and ship of yourself back. And also just desserts, it looks like, based on how this all came out. And everything will be balanced out. Just has to be given time. Maybe consider having the partnership give another go, but not be really too enthused about it. But just be on the guard and be patient. Then you can go face first with it. And it might result in, the he who finds blessing. Ooh. But nonetheless, be very on your guard about this one, Libra. And I hadn't even taken my own advice, funny enough. But anyway. That's pretty much all the time I have. I'm wondering why my friend hasn't messaged me back yet, so I'm gonna be signing off here temporarily, and I'll be back later.